This segment is sponsored by Elevate Springfield. Welcome back. I'm Benny Harmony. It's time for Make It Happen Monday with Elevate Springfield. They are a local podcast, and Robert Farrell is the host, and he shares how we can level up our life by actually taking control of it. And every week he has different guests come on his show, and this week's conversation is with a chiropractor. So here we go. We are joined by Robert Farrell. Good morning, Robert.
Good morning, Benny. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Phenomenal.
It's a Monday. We are going to make it happen. That's
Absolutely.
our new Make It Happen Monday. So today is Make It Happen Monday. We will be doing these every single week with Robert Farrell of Elevate Springfield. He is the host of this amazing podcast where actually each month you talk to different local leaders in our community to teach people how to elevate their life and just elevate themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. The premise behind the whole thing is to bring actionable strategies that for folks to elevate their life and business. And we're going to bring in the change makers that in the community that are already doing that. So we always say we bring the actionable strategies, you bring the discipline and follow through, and together we're going to elevate Springfield.
So tell us about this. So every Monday you release a new episode. So today is a new episode. Tell us about this episode and what we can expect.
Yeah, absolutely. Just launched this morning. Dr. Samantha Wagner, Dr. Sammy from Wagner Chiropractic and Wellness Center over by Piper Glen, talked a lot about holistic health and wellness. Anybody that knows me knows I am deep into holistic health and wellness, so great conversation surrounding that. We also talked a lot about service, how she serves her clients well through personalized care.
Personalization, Robert, it goes back to everything with relationship, with connection. It's important.
Yeah, absolutely. So she talked about that's one thing that makes her practice different, is she really takes the time to get to know her clients. And I think that can be applicable across any business and life in general. When you build those strong relationships, you're going to be successful in that endeavor.
And how do you hope that she is elevating her community and elevating herself through this? And I guess, you know, when people listen to this episode today, what do you hope they take away from it?
Well, when we're talking about holistic health and wellness, it's the whole body. So it goes into nutrition, it goes into exercise, the whole nine, and she does that through chiropractic care. So my hope is that listeners out there will take some tidbits away that, hey, I can implement this in my life, I can eat a little bit healthier here, I can exercise this way a little bit more, and I can take care of my body and take care of maybe even some issues that I have in a more natural way, rather than relying on a prescription drug or something like that, because they do a drug-free, natural approach to health and wellness.
And does she talk about that in the interview?
Absolutely. We talk a lot about it.
So does she give some secrets, some holistic tips?
Yes, holistic tips. We talk about supplementation. So a lot of times, most Americans are deficient in certain supplements, in certain magnesium is a big one we talk about. So getting those right, getting those vitamins and minerals right in our system, those levels right, can make a huge impact. And what we talked a lot about is people don't understand what normal really feels like. And then when you start bringing in that holistic approach, you can find your new
You're
normal.
like, oh, this is how I'm really
This is how I'm supposed to
feel.
Exactly. So she gives a lot of insight and a lot of tips on how to get you to that.
Fantastic. Well, Robert, for people to tune in, check out Elevate Springfield and some of the other amazing things that you're doing with Local First and just how we are all coming together as a community. How can they do that?
Absolutely. They can head over to robertfarrell.com, Elevate Springfield on any of your favorite podcast outlets, so they could also go to bigdogbc.com for more information. But yeah, we're looking forward to each and every week seeing how we can elevate Springfield.
Amazing. Make it happen Monday with Elevate Springfield. Head over to robertfarrell.com. I'll link everything on News Channel 20. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and be sure to watch more segments from Marketplace on News Channel 20.